that I had a comment that I make cooking easy and effortless.
It's because she makes me do it.
Also, you want to hear my secret?
Those are the secrets.
Here's the secret.
Those are the big secrets right there.
Does it look like lime water? Because it's not. It's gin and tonics. That is the secret. So if you want to know about this Tasty Tuesday, why don't you go ahead and grab a drink and let's cook together. Alright guys, so for this Tasty Tuesday, we're going to do shrimp pasta. So we went ahead and got some shrimp from Costco today because Brian has to incorporate more seafood, which isn't a bad thing, into his diet. So he thought, oh, I'm going to make shrimp pasta tonight. So that sounds super delicious. So the things you're going to need. So you're going to need a lemon. We got this from Costco. Look how huge this thing is. You're going to need some butter, some minced garlic.
Or crushed garlic or fresh garlic, just some sort of garlic. And probably not garlic powder. It does kind of have an off flavor to it that will weird out the shrimp a little bit.
For some seasonings, we've got red crushed pepper and some parsley.
And that's really just to make it look pretty. That really doesn't have anything to do with flavor.
Can you tell he works at a restaurant?
It's true.
In a restaurant. He works at a restaurant.
I cook the steaks and the shrimps, sometimes together.
Okay, you're also going to need some spaghetti. I've got some gluten-free spaghetti here. And if anybody has never tried anything gluten-free and maybe you want to go ahead and incorporate gluten-free stuff into your diet, take it out. This Barilla brand is really good. You can't tell the difference, and definitely do your research though, because once you go gluten-free, you can't go back to eating regular foods. You'll make yourself sick.
The only warning is when you dish out about half as much as you normally would with regular pasta, because it kind of expands a little bit.
It's very fulfilling.
You can't eat as much as you think you can.
You're also going to need some extrin.
Extrin.
Isn't that like medicine?
That's dextrin.
No, extrin.
Excedrin.
Excedrin. Some extra virgin olive oil. I swear guys, that's my first gin and tonic. You're going to need some shrimpies. Peach just got a bowl here. These are the raw shrimp. They're not cooked. That's why they're gray. They will turn pink once he sautés them.
And I suggest if you're going to do a pasta and saute shrimp, definitely use raw shrimp. If you use the pre-cooked ones, by the time you get them warm and you get them sauteed and get a little flavor into them, they're going to turn into something with the same texture of about a tire. They get really chewy and rubbery. So, yeah, use the raw ones. It works better.
Also, you're going to need some chicken stock. Just this at Costco. You're also going to need some cornstarch. And I think that's it. So if you guys want to see how we get this yummy shrimp pasta, then go ahead and keep on watching. Oh, before we go, see that beer kit in the back? Yeah, we're going to make that on Peggy and Joe Bob's Adventures, so if you want to check that out, I'll put it up there in the exclamation point, or in the eye, or the card, or whatever you want to call it, so come check us out. We already have a video there on how to sanitize everything. So, yeah, I really appreciate it if you guys came over and checked out our channel together. We'd have more videos over there together. We kind of have videos here together, but it's more of just him and I. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get on to cooking. Alright, so we just put about a half a stick of butter into the saucepan, and we're just going to go ahead and get that all melted up, because you know how Brian likes his butter melted before he uses anything.
Well, that's the way it should be. If it's hot, then it won't make everything greasy and oily. If it's hot, it kind of sears everything, and then the meat protein doesn't absorb it. That's why you get it hot.
The more you know.
Alright, now that the butter's all nice and melty, we're going to throw some garlic in there. Yeah, you know, probably about that much. Maybe, yeah, a tablespoon, whatever you like. If you like it garlicky, put a lot of garlic in. If you don't like garlic, don't use garlic. Give that a little stir. I'm gonna throw these shrimps in. And they are still frozen. That's how we do it at the restaurant. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. If you want to thaw them out, you can. Got a look here. Nichole had mentioned when they start to get cooked, they turn pink. Well, this one's pink on the outside, but it's not just pink. You kind of wait until they... I'll show you one with it done here. The edges kind of curl up.
Brian fills up the pasta pot here because, you know, you probably should cook your pasta before you start your shrimp because it takes a while to boil. For the longest time, I never used to eat shrimp. I had gone to a restaurant on my 16th birthday and they didn't clean out the, I call them poop tracks because that's what they are, on the top of the shrimp. And I threw a big fit because before that, my friend and I had helped her mom clean out shrimp. And so I knew what it was. I wasn't going to eat it. Like, that is so gross to me. I'm not going to eat the shrimp's digestive tract. So I threw a fit and I was like, I'm not eating this, like, take it back. Of course they didn't take it back. My family finished it off. But I never to this day had ate shrimp after that. So Brian getting me to eat shrimp now is kind of a miracle. That pasta shrimp sounded good. So, but anyways, this is kind of a little story I had for you. It's not really funny or anything, but I always make sure that the shrimp is clean. So we just put the pasta here in the pasta pot. And what did you do? I
just threw a little olive oil in there. Just keeps the noodles from kind of clumping up and sticking to each other. That's all. Add a little lemon juice to the shrimp. I've just got half a lemon here. This is the fancy way to do it. You can use one of them strainers or one of them fruit squeezers or just some regular just lemon juice. Or you can do this. And that keeps all the seeds out of it. And just keep your fingers open just a little bit and all the juice runs through and then you don't have to worry about seeds. Well, that's probably enough. For about half cooked, we're going to throw a little dash of red pepper in there. Not much. Somebody doesn't like spicy stuff. So.
It's Mickey.
It's Mickey, yeah. That's it. And now I'm just going to have the shrimp pretty much cooked here, I think. We're just going to throw a little bit of chicken stock in there just to make some sauce out of it. And you can use chicken stock. You can use, today at Walmart I saw seafood stock. If you want to do that. Shrimp aren't very fishy, and if you don't like very fishy, I would recommend not using seafood stock because it's going to be pretty fishy.
How much of that are you using?
You know, enough.
It's not a measurement. How much do you think that was?
That was probably a cup. Yeah, it was probably a cup. Nice and pink now. They're pretty much done. You can see the other thing is you can kind of see the poop track, as Nichole calls it, where they cut it there. It kind of rolls back around the edges. That's a sure sign that they're done. And if you're not sure, just throw it out, throw it on a cutting board. Cut it in half, and if it's all white and pink all the way through, you're good to go. If it's still a little translucent-y, gray looking, cook it for a little more. Alright, so here guys, I've got a little bit of chicken stock and a little bit of cornstarch.
Are you frying?
Kind of use it, yeah. Kind of use it as a little bit of a thickener just so the sauce sticks to the pasta. You can get I had the heat off there for a minute because I was waiting for the pasta to get done. So as soon as it boils up a little bit, it'll thicken up. The deal with cornstarch and water, cornstarch and broth, is it's a little bit of a guessing game as to how much you need to get it thick. So you put a little bit in. If it doesn't get thick enough, put a little bit more. If it gets too thick, throw a little more stock in there and get it to whatever consistency you like. This one's probably pretty good as it sits. You can see how it got quite a bit gooier there. And it's sticking to the shrimp. And our pasta's just about done. It's got another minute or so on it. Throw the pasta in there, in the pan. Just give it a good little stir. Get everything nice and coated and incorporated there and get the shrimpies in the middle. And there it is.
So it's a really good dish that Brian had made. It tastes super good. It's buttery, it's garlicky.
It's lemony.
It's lemony. It has that just that little zest of lemon in it. It's really good. So I hope you guys try this out. And if you do, share it with me on my Facebook page. I'd love to see your own creations if you make it different or anything like that. Sorry, I look like a hot mess. We went out of town today. But anyways, so he's gonna put some Parmesan cheese on his. I'm gonna put a little bit. I think the dairy is affecting me. So I haven't been eating cheese lately, but you can definitely put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this Tasty Tuesday and try it out for yourselves, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.